In this Dungeon Overlord video tutorial, we're going to be explaining the GUI system that you'll be interacting with. Starting at the top, you'll see an experience bar. Every level that you gain in Dungeon Overlord gives you an extra dungeon to control. Right now I'm level 1 and 800 experience. I'll become level 2, get my second dungeon. Continuing over, you'll see a Get Station Cache button, Invite Friends, and Shop. We'll go ahead and look into this shop, see what we have. You'll see boosts that you can purchase with this station cache. These are pretty good. 2 times research, transmute, a 1-to-1, crystal, iron, food, and gold, 1-to-1 on the primordial elements. What this basically means is if I'm farming a lot of crystal, I need some iron, transmute at a 1-to-1 ratio with station cache. So we'll go ahead and close out of that for now. Continue on. Over here we have the name of the dungeon you are at and the ability to rename dungeon, which I'll do right now. I'm going to go ahead and name mine home base. Rename. You'll see it updates it. This is also your drag down box for your view selector. You can view any of your dungeons through this screen, as well as going to the overworld, which will be explained later. Here you have gold, and it'll tell you how much is coming in, how much is going out by hovering over it. Right now my gold tile is deactivated, so I'm paying 8 gold to my warlock, not taking any in. Scroll over here, research, 18 per hour, food, available tiles. This means I still have 58 tiles that I can build in this dungeon if I'd like to. Going down, we have the info tab. Let's go ahead and explore that. Here is your activity reports, just basically what's been going on in your dungeon. The last thing to happen was my spawning of the warlock. Overworld events, which I don't have any, but if are things like buying from the market, sending, that will be shown here. Battle reports. First one you'll get will be your Nemesis battle report, which is a quest chain. After that, if anyone attacks your dungeon, or if you attack a settlement, someone else's dungeon, that'll all be seen and viewed here. And your quest logs are over here. This will show you all the quests that you've done so far. And the last ones to do. All the rewards. Let's close this and go to the next tab. Your social tab is where you can find your mailbox and your regional market. This is pretty important. It's where you can buy and sell all of your minerals. The left scroll bar allows you to scroll through all of the minerals. This tab right here is for resources, crafted resources or furniture. If I want to see how much crystal is in my region, I just click the crystal, click the refresh button. Right now, the only person that is selling it is the black market, which is the NPC version or vendor. It's 8 gold per unit. I can buy up to 500 of them, and it'll take a goblin 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes to come back, so an hour round trip. 3 goblins are available. My maximum capacity is 1500. That's my gold. Close out of this tab, move down to the Creature Manager tab. Right now, I can see I have 1 of my 10 available creatures. So there's a creature cap of 10. That's my warlock. Over here, it'll explain to you its happiness, its efficiency, how well is it working, and its total health. Cost, this is your payday, so every hour you're paying 5 food, 8 gold. Training costs, when you get to training creatures, this is how much it costs to upgrade them, and what is required to do so. So we'll go ahead and you can also rename them. Go ahead and rename him Merlin. Go ahead and close out of this tab. Go to the next one. Research. Now, your warlocks and later on liches in the game are the only creatures that generate research. Right now I have 50 research. Go ahead and research. These are all of your research technology, or that I can research right now. They're broken up into 4 categories: your creature masteries, dungeon masteries, artifact, overlord. These are broken down in further detail in the research tutorials. Feel free to check those out. If you want to look ahead and see what you want to get first, maybe work down this chain a little bit farther because you really want to get thieves, all your future technologies can be reviewed here. And all the technologies you've researched can be viewed on this tab. Moving down, Room Manager. This just will allow you to cycle through all of the rooms you have currently in your den or your dungeon, and it will tell you what your bonuses are, how long it will take to upgrade, how much it costs to upgrade. Once again, if you hover over it, it'll tell you the bonus for upgrading and give you the ability to downgrade. Your crafting window tells you what furnitures you can craft, resources, traps, and what you have queued up. Right now I don't have anything queued up, so let's go ahead and fix that. I'll craft Warlock bed. It jumps over to your crafting queue and shows you one is in progress, how long it takes. Now you can queue up to 4 furnitures at a time, and the crafting system is explained further in the crafting tutorial, which I encourage you to go check out. Moving on, storage. Storage is broken up based on what is being stored. Right now we're looking at the storage room tab. This is where your iron and your crystal is held. Later on, some other elements are also held here. If you look, you'll have a quantity. I have 200 iron, 50 crystal, out of a maximum of 1,000, which means this dungeon will hold 1,000 before you simply cannot hold or pick up any more or ship any more in. And this tells you your rates. Very important number up here is safe storage. Now, safe storage in this game means no matter what anyone does, they cannot steal 250 out of my storage room. Right now, I have exactly 250 minerals, so if someone would be to attack me, they would get nothing out of my storage room. Now, say if I had 200 crystal with a 200 iron, that would give me a total of 400, which means 150 of my total minerals in my storage room would be available for stealing. So, unlike your how much can I store ratio, where it's I can store 1,000 iron, 1,000 crystal, your safe storage is out of the sum of all the minerals in your dungeon. Tavern holds food. Elements confines holds your primordial elements. Right now I have none, but later on you'll see them there. Same thing with your safe storage numbers. Alchemist labs hold furniture, as do forge and workshops, where you can see my warlock bed is waiting there. If I want to place it, just hit the place button. It'll bring it up. And I can just stick it there. Alright, moving over, we have our event tracker and me right clicking. Awesome. So here it tells you your payday, what you're going to be paying, and I am spawning a warlock in 15 minutes. If I would be attacking or if anything else would really be happening, it'd all be right here. Along the bottom you have your quest trackers. Right now I'm still in the tutorial quest, so I am having a while to go here to complete the nemesis. You also have your active quest bar, which are not necessarily your nemesis related quests. Check it occasionally to make sure that there's nothing you complete. Over here you have your music. Right now I have the sound toggled off to do the tutorial, but the sound quality in this game is actually quite good, and I encourage you to listen to it. You have your zoom in and zoom out feature. If you like to have a more panned out view of your dungeon, it makes it a little bit easier to harvest in my opinion. And you have your reset button if you're still in the tutorial. This goes away after you finish the tutorial because we don't want you to accidentally click it and lose months of work. So this concludes the GUI tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good day.